Hey, what's up everybody? David the Pro Soul Flipper. So this video I'm making on Sunday before I package up all my stuff from the weekend. I'm gonna just kind of go through a normal good day for what has sold. So I'm gonna do everything that sold yesterday, um, Saturday the 9th. I'm just gonna go through and show you every single item that sold. So it was a good day. I sold 17 items, I think for $539. I will show you, actually going to show you physically 16 of those items. One of them went out with Saturday's package pickup because it was something I packaged up early in the morning. So that first item was a pair of Keen shoes, men's shoes. They were black, kind of a casual Keen, Keen as in Keen. Pretty good brand. If you get the right item, they sell pretty well. Those shoes sold for $45. I picked them up for $8 at the thrift store. So that was the first item. And then I'm just going to kind of go through these items and show you what sold, how much they sold for, and if I can remember basically what I paid for them. And just kind of show you the typical normal stuff that sells for me, or is selling for me right now, I guess. So the next thing I have is these. They're just hair wraps. I didn't even know what they were. I kind of looked them up. I bought these at an auction. So this is an example of the kind of thing that I might sell at an auction. An online auction, or that I do my research online, bid online, and then I go pick them up locally at this local auction. So they're like hair wraps. I don't even know exactly what I use them for. I guess doing perms or something. I don't know. There's like 1,000 little sheets of thing in each box that you wrap around your hair or something. Anyway, these don't sell for a lot. I sold these two for $6.99. I was trying to sell them for quite a while for more. I ended up just putting two of them together and selling for $6.99. They ship for like $4. I'm only making like $2.50 or something off of each sale. But I had a whole case of these, so I've sold, I don't know how many, 30 of these or something like that. So not a huge money maker, but I only paid $2.50 for this lot. So by the time you paid a 10% premium fee, on the buyer's premium, which means I actually paid $2.75 for these. Then you have to add tax to almost $3, but for the whole case, right? Which is almost nothing. Anyway, I'm making a couple bucks every time I sell one. This is the last pair I have, and then I think I have one odd one left that I'll probably just put up for the same price by itself until it sells. But anyway, that's the next item. Small, easy to ship, easy, but not very much profit. Next one, I'm just going to grab these as I can grab them, so I'm not necessarily in the order they sold or anything. This hat is new. I pick up hats regularly at the thrift store, or better at auctions or estate sales. I really like the vintage hats, but I'll pick up hats like this. It's $1 at the thrift store, so it sold for $12. It's just like a flex fit hat. Not a huge sale either, but these are easy to list. They're easy to ship. I put them in a box, an 8x6x4 box, and they usually cost me less than $4 to ship. So, not a huge profit, but I'm out there looking. My opinion is, if I'm at the thrift store or anywhere for that matter, and I see something that'll be easy to ship, easy to list, and will make me, what's this profit going to be on this? Maybe $7 or something. I'm out there anyway. Might as well grab it. So I did, and like I said, maybe it's a $7 profit. Next is a couple of remotes here. So remotes are same thing as the hats, right? They're just so easy to list, so easy to ship, and they always sell. And they usually cost $1 or at the most $2. So so this is one, doesn't even say the brand on it, but when I did my research, I found out that it's Funai. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's Funai. Anyways, sold for $9, right? It'll cost me $3 to ship it or something, maybe just barely over $3. So $9, not, like I said, $4 or $5 profit, but it couldn't be easier to picture, list, ship. I mean, bubble envelope and you're out the door. Same thing with this one. I think this one sold for $12. It's a teak audio video remote. So in general, remotes do really well. If you can find, like, I feel like the best ones are for audio video systems. Almost any remote used to do really well, but what I'm seeing is that some common remotes like Samsung or Sony for newer stuff is being mass produced as for replacement remotes or something. That's must be what's going on, because the market is just absolutely flooded. So a lot of those just aren't even worth doing anymore. But like I said, I will look them up. Super easy, $12. So that one's probably an $8 profit. Next thing is this little part. It's just a part for a boat, and most of the stuff's for older ones. So this is from an auction I did years and years ago, and I still have some of the stuff in boxes in my garage that I've been pulling out lately. This was one of my favorite auctions that I did ever. It was for a repair shop that went out of business that did boats, snowmobiles, and stuff like that. And I just bought tons of parts. Most of them were new in the package. Some of them, what I'm getting to now is packages that have been open, but I've been verifying and making sure they're complete. And so we've been listing those lately. And anyway, this little part, it's not even 4 ounces, it's like 2 ounces. So it's as cheap as you could possibly ship something. This is what this is. It sold for $15. So love these. Next is some other parts that I got at the auction that I don't love as much, but I bought a ton of these too. And there's different ones. Most of them are bearings. There are some piston sets and stuff, but they're all really older parts. Like this is for, I don't even remember, I don't even know. I haven't even taken the time to figure it out because it ended up being too much work to even figure out what they went to. So I've been listing with the part numbers, and in some cases I know, in some cases I don't know what they go to. This one happens to say Datsun on it, so you know that it's old because Datsun hasn't made cars in a long time. So anyway, a lot of these parts are for cars from the 60s, 70s, and 80s, and they sit for quite a while until somebody needs them. I have sold a lot of them. I have one guy who's bought multiple quantities from me a few times, so that's been nice. But they're not big money makers because I refuse to set them high and just wait. It might take 5 years to sell them. I don't know. So I figure if I'm going to be on there's any competition at all, I better be the cheapest because it may only be one person ever who's going to need these. So anyway, these ones actually sold better than some of the other ones price-wise. They sold for $24. It's first class. So anyway, they're easy. They are easy to list. They are easy to ship, but they've just been sitting for quite a while, and I have a ton of them. All right, next thing is this. This one's not going to be a great money maker either, but when it's new like this in the package, I figured stuff like this almost always sells. Anyway, this one sold for, I got this at the thrift store for $2, and it sold for $22. However, it's heavy. It's not going to be first class because it's going to be between 1 and 2 pounds. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit it in a flat rate anything. Maybe a flat rate legal mailer. I don't know if I bend this one up a little bit. Anyway, depending on where it's going, I did free shipping on this, so depending on where it's going, it could cost me as much as $10.85 to ship it, or it could cost as little as $7.20 something if I can get it in that legal flat rate. So either way, I'm going to make some money, but it might be between $5 and $12 profit or something. I don't know. I'm just doing that. I'm just guessing in my head. But anyway, it's just a power cord thing. You can plug it in a bunch of different ones. So that's that. A few items of clothing I have here. So there's this kind of a canvas. The brand is Safety Back, so it's like like a really heavy shirt jacket, or a shacket, some people call it that. Anyway, it's heavy canvas. It's got like the corduroy collar, and it's got the quilted thing for your shoulder for shooting, I guess. Anyway, that's it. I picked this up at the thrift store for less than $10. I'm not always going to remember what exactly I paid for this, but I have an idea. But it sold for $36 or $37, I think. So that'll ship. It's gonna. I don't know if it'll probably fit in a flat rate something. So I think you can get it in a flat rate mailer maybe. But anyway, even if it doesn't, it'll still be pretty good profit on that one. Then I usually pick up shorts if they're a good brand. If I get them cheap enough. These are just some nylon hiking shorts. They're North Face. They sold for $22. I've been picking these up for like $5 at the thrift store. So those will go first class too. Not a huge profit, but $8 or $10. Easy. They always sell eventually. These pants, I would normally not pick these up, but I got these on Dollar Day, so they were $1. They are just some men's nylon hiking type pants. The brand is Travel Smith. They only sold for $16, but I only paid $1 for them. They're light enough to go first class, so that's going to be $5 shipping or so. So, like I said, another $8 profit. Not very much, but that stuff all adds up, right? Another pair is a better brand of shorts. Cool. Cool is one of my favorite brands for pants and stuff. They're just kind of a lightweight cotton hiking short. Anyway, I paid $5 or $7 for these, and they sold for $35. Then we got some shoes here. FootJoys. These ones didn't sell for a ton, but they sold for $35. And I picked these up for like $8. And I pick up FootJoys all the time. People are still golfing out there, I guarantee you, because I've sold probably 5 or 6 pairs of FootJoys in the last month. This one's on the lower end of price, but they're not in super great condition. But I take good pictures that show the detail, and I mean, they're in good condition. They just have a couple marks on them. Anyway, like I said, $35. These will be too big to fit in anything flat rate, so they'll probably go for, depends on where they're going. So $10.85, because I'm pretty sure, well, they might even be 3 pounds, which would be bad, but at worst they'll be $15 for shipping. Worst case scenario, but they probably won't be that. I'll figure out a way to get them shipped probably for around 10 or 11. And so I'll probably make, what, $18, $20 profit on those. Sanooks, a pair of Sanooks. These are still selling okay, not as good as they used to. I sold these for $27. These are lightweight. These will go first class. I paid, I think, I don't know what I paid for them, but I'm sure it was 8 or less. But anyway, $27, so not a bad profit there. These shoes, I posted on Instagram about these. Super ugly, but I knew somebody would buy them, so I picked these up for $7 at the thrift store quite a while ago. I started pretty high on these because there was nothing really on it, so I think I started at like $80 for them, and I've just been gradually lowering the price over time, and they ended up selling for $45, so 7 into 45, not bad. Somebody was excited to get them. They said they've been looking for them for a long time. Apparently they had these back in the 80s or something, and they wanted, these are actually in really good shape, so there you go, $45. Alright, last item was a good one. I've been selling some bigger stuff lately. I've been getting my electronics that have been sitting stacked that I haven't wanted to test and stuff. My wife has been testing them and cleaning them up and taking pictures of them, and so I've been getting a lot of that stuff listed, and so they've been selling for a pretty good price. And so this is one of the items I sold, the JVC VCR. This is one of the, probably the best. I don't sell a ton of VCRs, so this is the best VCR I've ever sold. It sold for $150. So the model number on it is HRS902U, if you want to look it up. But you know, I guess if somebody wants a VCR and they want the best one they can get, maybe this is an example of what they're looking for. So anyway, and by the way, I probably paid $15 or less for this right now. Okay, just a second. Okay, sorry, that was my stepdaughter. She came down. She's 9, and she doesn't really. She just recently found out that I have a YouTube channel, and she was like, "What?" She was kind of jealous because, not because I'm on there, but because she wants to do her own channel. So anyway, I had to pause it because she didn't really know what I was doing. Anyway, so that's it. That's what sold. A pretty good day. Not like the best day I've had ever, but 539. You know, over 500 is a good day for me. Typically what I'm hoping to get hit every day is 400. That's my goal. My long-term goal, really, I should say my first level long-term goal is to be average 400 a day for the whole year. If I could do that, then I will be having a net income of around 75,000 or so. So that's my goal. I think that'd be a great income for somebody just doing eBay by themselves. So like I said, 17 items is great. 539 is great. I would love to see $1,000 day all the time, but I don't. But that's it. That's just kind of an average day of sales. I thought maybe it'd be interesting for somebody to see just what a regular day looks like. But that's it. So, have any comments or questions, leave them below. I read all the comments. I'll answer questions if you got them. Subscribe if you want. Like, give me a thumbs up if you want. Appreciate your time, guys. Thanks.